there, but just saying hi. All right, we're gonna get started. So I'm in my daughter's room, but you know, whatever. All right, so just start seated comfortably, resting the hands on the legs, closing the eyes, and just start to get centered for your practice. Slowing down your breath, closing the eyes, resting the hands on the legs. You just want to breathe in and out of the nose, deep into the belly. So first just see where the breath is. Is it up in the chest? Is it in the throat? You want to work it down to the base of the lungs and deep into the belly. Feeling the rise and fall of the breath. On the exhales, let the shoulders pull down and away from the ears. Make the spine nice and long. The head resting on top of the spine. And from here, do some nice, gentle head circles, taking the head all the way around. Exhaling as the head comes forward. Inhaling as the head goes back and around. Connecting the breath with the movement. And gently taking the head the other way. Inhaling as the head goes back and around. Exhaling as the head drops forward. Nice smooth motion. And one more. Bringing the head back up to neutral. From here, moving down to the shoulders, rolling the shoulders forward, up, dropping them back and down. And connecting the breath. Inhaling as the shoulders come forward. Exhaling as they drop back and down. And switching directions, pulling the shoulders back, up, forward and down. And connecting the breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Nice smooth motion. And one more. And bringing the shoulders back to neutral. From here, moving down to the hips, you can keep the legs crossed or you can bring the feet together. Circling around. Inhaling back. Exhaling forward. And just opening up the hips. And switching directions. Exhaling forward, inhaling back. And keep going. And turn the music back on. Circling around. And coming back up to center. From here, interlace the fingers, flip the palms out. Inhale, arms reach up. And exhale, rounding the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, rounding the spine. Keep going at your own breath, your own pace. And one more big inhale. And exhale, left hand comes down to the mat, right hand to the head, gently pulling the head over to the right. You feel a nice stretch all the way down the side. And left hand down, reaching with the right, pressing that right hip down, opening up the right side. And inhale, arms reach up. And exhale, left hand to the head, right hand down, gently pulling. And right hand down, reaching with the left, pressing that left hip down. And taking this left hand to the right knee, gently twisting, looking over the right shoulder. And inhale, reach. And exhale, twisting, other direction. And inhale, arms reach. And exhale, folding forward, just coming as far as you feel comfortable. And gently walking the hands back up to seated. From here, coming up to hands and knees. You're gonna make sure the wrists are under the shoulders, knees under the hips. On the exhale, cat round, pressing into the hands, rounding the spine. Inhale, looking up, dog tilt, arching the back, tilting the hips. Exhale, rounding. And inhale, dog tilt. And just keep moving with your breath. And coming back to a neutral spine. On the inhale, right arm reaches, open up the chest. Exhale, down and through like you're threading a needle. Drop the head, the shoulder, and the arm, and relax. You can stare it here. You can inhale the left arm up. You could drape the left arm behind or take the arm up and over the head. So just come to where you feel comfortable. On the exhale, left hand back in front of the face. Inhale, right arm reaches out and up. And taking that right hand out front, left leg back, foot is flexed. Staying here. Think about the belly button pulling up towards the spine on the exhales. And on the exhale, lower the hand and the knee back down to the mat. On the inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, down and through like you're threading a needle. Drop the head, the shoulder, and the arm. Staying right here. Or you could inhale that right arm up. You could drape the arm behind or take the arm up and over the head. And then come back to the breath. I can wrap it in your favorite clothes and kiss your face just so you know that I'm the one who has got your back. Now turn around, don't be sad. I hope you find. On the exhale, right hand back in front of the face. Inhale, left arm reaches out and up. Bring the left arm out front, right leg back, foot is flexed. Holding here. I could fly you away with me to the furthest place you'll ever be. And exhale, lower hand and knee back down to the mat. From here, flip the toes, lift the hips, pressing back, downward facing dog. And just pedal the feet, warming up the backs of the legs. So we can see the way it shines for you and I. We are looking up between the hands, stepping the right foot up, lower the left knee, foot is flat. Just hang here, letting the hips open up, pulling down towards the mat. Shifting the weight to that back knee, front toes lift. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And rolling forward, placing the foot back down on the mat, stepping back, down dog. Looking up, left foot steps up, lower the right knee, foot is flat. Hang in here for just a minute. I hope you find what you're looking for, so your heart is. Shifting the weight to that back knee, front toes lift. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And rolling forward, placing the foot down, left foot steps back, downward facing dog. Give the head a shake, make sure you're not holding on to it. Looking up between the hands, stepping one foot at a time. And fold forward, holding opposite elbows if you like, or you can just let the arms hang, it's up to you. Try to take the weight out of the heels into the balls of the feet to let the spine release a little more. And just take some nice deep breaths here. Bend the knees, slowly rolling up. Let the arms hang, let the head hang. Stacking one vertebrae at a time. And once you're up, rolling the shoulders back, standing up nice and tall, bringing hands to heart center. Closing the eyes. Just take a moment here. Check in with the breath. And gently opening the eyes. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. And down. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. And down. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. And down. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Full salutes. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. And down. Stepping that right foot back, lower the knee, foot is flat. Inhale, arms reach, low lunge. You're gonna make sure this ankle's in line with the knee or just slightly in front. You can also place the hands on the thighs if you don't feel steady, or hands to heart center. Coming back to the breath. Exhale, hands down to the mat, stepping that left foot back, coming into plank. And we'll slowly lower all the way down, feet flat. Inhale up, Sphinx or Cobra. So coming up onto the forearms and elbows, or you could press all the way up. You're gonna make sure the shoulders are down and away from the ears. The neck is nice and long. And feel the belly pressing against the mat with the inhales. And lower down, hands under shoulders, flip toes, lift hips. Pressing back, downward facing dog. 4 breaths. Looking up between the hands, right foot steps up, lower the left knee, foot is flat. Inhale, arms reach up, low lunge. Again, you can bring hands to the thigh, hands to heart center. Exhale, lower the hands down to the mat. Left foot steps up to meet the right. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. And down, left foot steps back, lower the knee, foot is flat. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Right foot steps back, coming into plank. Lower all the way down, feet are flat. Inhale up, Sphinx or Cobra. Shoulders down and away from the ears, finding the breath. And lower down, hands under shoulders, flip toes, lift hips, pressing back. 4 breaths. Looking up, left foot steps up, lower the right knee, foot is flat. Inhale up. Finding the breath. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Right foot steps up to meet the left. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. And down, right foot steps back. High lunge, so standing on the ball of the back foot. Inhale, arms reach up. Again, if you don't feel steady here, bring hands to the thigh or hands to heart center. And coming back to the breath. Really pressing out through that back heel. Front knee pulling towards the little toe. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Left foot steps back and lower all the way down. Feet flat. Inhale up, Sphinx or Cobra. Just make sure shoulders are down and away from the ears. And lower down, hands under shoulders, flip toes, lift hips, pressing back. 4 breaths. Looking up between the hands, right foot steps up, high lunge. Inhale, arms reach up. Back leg nice and straight, front knee pulling towards the little toe. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Left foot steps up to meet the right. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. And down, left foot steps back. High lunge, inhale. Hands to heart center, moving into a twist. The first option is to twist with the arms open to the right. If you want to go further, you could bring hands back to heart center. Lengthen, bringing the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Again, nice deep breathing and twists. Wringing the body out of toxins. And exhale, hands down to the mat. Right foot steps back and lower all the way down. Feet flat. Inhale up, Sphinx or Cobra. And lower down, hands under shoulders, flip toes, lift hips, pressing back.
Now you can listen to the songs you love in your living room with Spotify and Chromecast.
And looking up between the hands, left foot steps up. Inhale, arms reach. High lunge. Bringing hands to heart center. Twisting to the left this time, again with the arms open. Or bringing hands back to heart center and bringing the right elbow to the outside of the left knee.
There's a conclusion to my illusion, I assure you.
And exhale, unwind, hands down to the mat, right foot steps up to meet the left. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. And down, stepping one foot back at a time, coming into plank, holding here. So you want to be in one straight line from the head all the way down and out through the heels. On those exhales, belly button pulling up towards the spine. If you need to, you can always drop the knees. That helps a little bit. And on the exhale, slowly lower all the way down, turning the head one way or the other, arms down by the side. Take a few deep inhales and exhales.
Ever stays around, forgetting
And bringing the chin to the mat. On the inhale, lifting up chin, chest, arms, and legs, feet are flexed. You're breathing properly into the belly. The body should have a slight rock. One more big inhale. And exhale, turning the head the other way and relax. And bringing the chin back to mat on the inhale. One more time, lifting up. Feet are flexed. Breathing in and out of the belly. One more big inhale. And exhale, lower down, turning the head again. And relax. Make sure the body is completely relaxed. Breathe deep into the belly to help relax. And chin to the mat, hands under the shoulders, with the toes pressing back up, high plank. Lift the hips, pressing back, downward facing dog. Give the head a shake, make sure you're not holding on to it. Looking up between the hands, stepping one foot at a time. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. And down, stepping the right foot back, turning it out so it's flat on the mat. Inhale, arms reach up, warrior one. With the hips squared to the front of the mat. Legs are nice and strong. And open up, warrior two. Looking out over the front hand, nice and centered, not leaning forward or back, right in the middle. It's the first to feel. Flipping the front hand, inhale, straighten the front leg, big reach back. And exhale, Trikonasana, reaching as far forward as you can. Left hand down, right arm reaches up. Taking the gaze up to that top hand if you can. If not, just look straight ahead or down at the floor. Finding the breath. Try to not let the mind wander away. Looking down at the front foot, bending the front knee, forearm to thigh, top arm reaches up and over. If you want to go further, you can bring the hand down to the mat, or a block if you have that. Or you can come into the bind. This will be the last. This will be the last. If you're in the bind, release. We'll square the hips to the mat, straighten the front leg, and fold out over for head to knee. And trying to square those hips to the mat. Legs are nice and straight. Breathing in and out of the nose. To the beat of my heart and the rhythm of my heart. From here, walking the hands around, folding forward. You can place the hands down on the mat. You can take them to the outer edges of the front or the feet. You can walk the hands through. Just try to relax in the fold.
You're kissing me again.
And coming up halfway, walking the hands back around to the front, turning the foot back out, bending the front knee, coming to the ball of the back foot, dropping that right knee, foot is flat, bringing hands to the inside edge of the front foot, and holding here, letting those hips pull down towards the mat. If you want to come further, you can come down onto the forearms. Coming back up onto the hands, dropping that knee out to the side, coming to the outer edge of the front foot. And lower the foot back down. Inhale, left arm reaches. And exhale, bringing the hand to the outside edge of the front foot. Coming back up onto the ball of the back foot. Stepping the right foot up to meet the left. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. And down, left foot steps back, turning it out so it's flat on the mat. Inhale, arms reach up, warrior one. So again, thinking about these hips coming towards the front of the mat. And open up, warrior two. And flip around. And looking out over that front hand, evenly pressing out through both legs. Flipping the front hand, inhale, straighten that front leg, big reach back. And exhale, Trikonasana, reaching as far forward as you can. Right hand drops, left arm goes up. Taking the gaze up to that top hand. Finding the breath. Looking down at the front foot, bending the front knee, forearm to thigh, top arm reaches up and over. And you can stay here. If you want to go further, you could bring the hand to a block or to the mat, or you could come into the bind. The whole world is sleeping. The whole world is here. You're in the bind. Release, squaring the hips to the mat, straighten the front leg, and fold out over for head to knee. So again, legs are straight, feet are flat on the mat. Finding the breath. And here, walking the hands around, turning the front toes in, and folding forward. And hands down on the mat, hands to the outside edge of the feet, or walking the hands through. Just try to release the spine and the shoulders and the head. From here, coming up halfway. Left hand down, inhale right. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, left. And exhale, lower down, walking the hands back around to that front foot, dropping the left knee, bending the right. Bringing the hands to the inside edge of the front foot. You can stay here or coming down onto the elbows and the forearms. And coming back up onto the hands, dropping that front knee out, coming to the outer edge of the front foot. And lower the foot back down. Big inhale with the right arm. And exhale, bringing it to the outside edge of the front foot. Coming back up onto the ball of the back foot. Stepping up. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. From here, shifting the weight over to the left foot, grounding the left foot down into the mat, bringing that right knee up to stork, to hip height, foot is flexed. Again, you can stay here, you can bring hands to hips, or you could reach the arms all the way up. From here, we're going to cross that ankle over the left knee, bending the left knee. And coming back up to stork and release. Very good. Shifting over to the right side. Left knee comes up, hip height, foot is flexed. Again, hands on hips, hands to heart center, or all the way up. Crossing the left ankle over the right knee, bending the right knee. Keep breathing, don't hold your breath. And coming back up, bringing the left knee back up to stork. And release. From here, coming down to tiptoe pose, so coming up onto the balls of the feet. Again, you can leave the hands on the mat if you would like, or you can bring the hands up to heart center. Keep breathing. Find that one focal point. Bring the hands back down to the mat and gently sitting down on the mat. Reaching the legs out front, feet are flexed. Inhale, arms reach up, and exhale, hinging from the hips, folding forward. Forward folds are meant to calm the mind, so just come as far as you feel comfortable. You don't want to push yourself down into something. Again, coming back to the breath. And on the inhale, arms reach up. And exhale, release the arms down. Crossing the right foot over the left leg. Holding with the left arm, right arm reaches out front. Inhale, circling the arm around. Exhale as you place the hand down the mat, looking over the right shoulder. Keep the left toes flexed and really pull that knee in towards the belly. And do a counter twist going the other way. And release, coming back to center, unwrapping the legs. Left leg comes over right, holding with the right arm. Left arm reaches out. Inhale and exhale. Again, pulling that knee in nice and tight against the stomach. And make sure you do nice, deep breathing. And doing a counter twist, going the other way. And release, coming back to center. From here, coming down onto the back, hugging the knees in and rocking side to side, loosening up the lower back. And from here, taking the knees over to the left, turning the head to the right, and closing the eyes. And with each exhale, just try to release into the twist a little more. Just relaxing. And breathing in and out of the nose, deep into the belly. And taking the knees over to the right, gaze to the left, closing the eyes. Again, with each breath, let go a little more. And coming back to center, hugging the knees in and rocking back and forth. And from here with the knees bent, placing the feet down on the mat, arms down by the side, the hips so the lower back presses into the mat, then lifting the hips up nice and high. You could place a block underneath you if you have that, or you could always tuck the shoulders under and interlace the fingers, opening up the chest even more. No matter which one you're in, you want to keep the hips nice and high, staying in bridge. You can just watch the rise and fall of the breath.
Spotify listeners get a special offer from Stamps.com, including postage and a digital scale. Click on the banner or go to Stamps.com. Click on the microphone and type in Spotify.
And if you have a block underneath you, you can pull that out. If you have the fingers interlaced, release them, bringing the shoulders back out, and slowly lowering back down. Once the hips are down, bringing the legs out onto the mat, coming up onto the forearms and elbows, and dropping the head back, opening up the throat for fish. And lifting the head up and lowering back down, getting ready for Shavasana or relaxation. Make sure the feet are at least hip width apart, let them fall out to the side. Arms are away from the body, palms up. Eyes are soft and closed. And just do a scan of the body, starting down at the feet, working up through the legs, the hips, the internal organs, the chest, the arms, the shoulders, the neck and the head. Completely relaxed, holding on to nothing, making the body feel heavy. Again, eyes are soft and closed, the jaw is relaxed. And you're just going to lay here, trying to keep the thoughts clear, the mind clear, focusing on the breath. And I will leave you here for Shavasana. Again, staying here for as long as you feel comfortable. And then coming up and just enjoying a few moments of meditation. And I hope you have a great night. Thanks.